Hello, my beautiful souls. I'm going to give a midweek reading. This is just a midweek reading. This is not a twin flame. This is just an energy read that I've pulled out. It may not resonate with all of you. With some of you, it may. With others, it may not. Okay. But I know that we're coming into, the end of this Mercury, and for me, it's been a real challenge trying to stay focused and not be distracted, and just allowing a lot of fear and doubt come in. And it's pretty much a time where you really need to just keep yourself grounded and really focus on yourself, and see what the universe has for you. I know for a lot, since the last reading, a lot of truth and secrets have been revealed, but also bringing in a lot of pain and more suffering. So it's just, keep yourself grounded, keep yourself focused, and remember, God's never going to give you more than you can handle, okay? So just always look to the giver and not the gift, okay? So just keep striving, and just, thank the universe for the signs, the wonders, and for the teachings and the knowledge and the wisdom that you're gathering over this time, no matter how difficult it is. And for those of you that are having a good time and having a lot of positive energy in you, try and throw some of those vibes for some of us out here that are like really going through a lot of challenges right now and a lot of shifting in the energy. Okay, so I'm going to get into this reading. And this is kind of like something that hit home for me as well, okay? So what I do see is that for a lot of people out there, and again, this may not resonate with everybody, and there is no time, there is no space. This reading can come to you in 3 years. It could be present time. There's no space, there's no time here, okay? So I'm feeling that as a child, you've had that type of foundation set, that mother, father, family together celebrating, religion, parties, coming together, and it's always been that love and that joy and that family, and that's something that you so deeply desire to have in your current relationship. You really have worked for it and you wanted it, and you're coming to a realization that this is just not what's happening. And this may be a relationship that has gone stale. You may need to rekindle something in that relationship, or you may need to leave that relationship, okay? But it is something that is just, you want this so deeply. And for those of you that are not in a relationship, this is actually showing you wanting and looking and almost setting your intentions that, you'll be in that type of a relationship with a faithful, loyal partner, and you'll be able to grow your children up in integrity. And but I do see, like, for some, maybe it is a time of pause, a time for thinking. A lot of thinking for somebody that's gone through some type of an illness, or something that's kind of brought you down in some type of like a depression or something. This is a time for you to just kind of chill and not overthink and not overstress, okay? Just give yourself that time to recover. So if you're recovering through some type of an illness, or you've gone through some type of a depression or some type of a hurt or pain, it's time for you just to give yourself that time to heal and just kind of reflect on yourself. I would also suggest that you also keep yourself grounded and meditate in prayer. For some of you out there that do have a past where it's full of hate, hurt, and pain, I see a lot of resentment towards somebody in your past, and it's time for you to just really let them go. Just let that go. So it may call for forgiveness, and it may call from you just to be cutting that relationship off and going on your own way, because what you really truly desire is to be whole and complete. And again, it's coming in with that family, that foundation, having the firm, solid foundation, and growing yourself, your spouse, your partner, growing up in that love and that happiness and that joy, and not having any lack and not having any, just having that harmonious relationship. And this For some, maybe letting go of someone in the past and, holding a hurt and pain and resentment, something that they've done to you. And it's time just to let that go and let yourself heal so that you can move into the next phase in your life. And I'm feeling also for some of you, there's a lot of time for you right now to just kind of reflect. A decision needs to be made. There's a path that you have to choose. With this decision, you have to make a choice. This choice has to be made because it is hurting you so much that you can't make this choice, or you're not able to make this choice, or you're so unsure about this choice. And it's time for you to make that choice and forget about your fears, forget about your doubts. This choice you need to make for yourself. You need to think about yourself and what it is that you have, that you have that'll help you on this journey. Okay. I totally lost the message that was coming. I'm going to come back to that one. It's time for patience and just kind of pay attention to a lot of details, because I feel like for someone out there, your mind is really drifting and your thoughts are going elsewhere. And this may cause you to mess up at work, and it may cost you. Okay, so really pay attention to details and try and keep your mind focused on the task at hand. Okay. Somebody, for somebody out there, it's leaving that relationship behind, not a relationship that has been years, and it's been like comfort, and you're having to take that step, and it's a step of faith basically, but that you want out of this relationship, but you've been so comfortable there that you haven't even thought about it, but there's a whole world ahead of you. So it's time for you to just leave and take that journey out. Okay. Because what you're actually doing is you're not just hurting yourself, but you're hurting the other person for staying in a relationship when you are not wanting to be in it. Okay. And in order for you to find that love, that contentment, and that joy in life, you're going to have to leave this situation behind. And this could not only be a relationship. This also could be a work, but it's a place that you're just really, really comfortable there. And it's time for you to leave. Okay. You can't stay in a place because it's a comfort zone. The choice, coming back to the choice, you do have a choice that has to be made. When you're making this choice, you're going to have to do what's best for you. And this may include, what's best for your family, what's best for your life, what's best for your future. Okay, so you're really going to have to do a lot of practical thinking here. Okay, you've learned some very profound lessons on this journey. And in the position where you are now, you've learned some very profound lessons. I also see that, some karma has been paid. And it's time for you to leave and make that decision. And it's just you're like at this fork in the road and you don't know which way to go. Do you go this way, or lean this way, or lean that way? So you're going to have to take that lean now, lean to the right or lean to the left, but you're going to have to do it. It is time. You've been presented with something, and this could be a job offer, even a new relationship, but you've been presented with something, and it's something that you really love, and it's something that can fulfill everything within inside of you. And this is where you're going to have to really take that choice to choose. Do you stay in that comfort zone, or do you choose the unknown? Okay, a lot of people are afraid and have the fear and the doubt of that unknown, but you've been really presented with something that is going to fulfill your life a lot more than what is being fulfilled right now. Okay. So pay attention to a lot of the details. Details also, when you're making this decision and you have to choose, that you're at that fork in the road, look for a lot of signs. There will be a lot of signs for you. And so you're going to have to follow those signs. Okay. Again, when your mind is being distracted, pay attention to details. Pay attention to details, because your job is your livelihood, but because your thoughts are going astray right now. So keep your thoughts focused. Keep your thoughts very, very focused. Okay. All right, guys. I hope this has been a help to some of you. If not, all right. I'm sorry for that little pause right there. I hope this has resonated with some of you out there. Again, take some time out, take some time to yourself to, really focus on where you're going in life and what it is that you want right now. Especially right now, because Mercury has kind of like turned a lot of things upside down in our lives. It's time for us to just kind of regroup and rethink, okay? The decisions that we make may impact our life. Okay, so really think things through. And, okay, so you need to make that decision. You need to make that choice. You need to make that choice now, because the opportunity is there, but you may lose that opportunity. So you're going to have to go deep within yourself, meditate on it, pray on it, and follow your heart when you're making this decision. Because what's being placed at your feet right now, if you wait too long, you may lose it. All right? So don't wait too long. Don't overthink. If you really want something, you're going to go after it. Okay, you don't put it on the shelf. Don't think it's going to work its way out. If you really want it, you're going to go after it. And this can be a relationship, this could be a job, this could be a move. For whoever this message is right now, you're going to have to follow your heart. And if you wait too long, you're going to lose that opportunity. Okay, so it's time to take that leap and that jump of faith. Be faithful to yourself. Honor your own heart's desires now. Things happen for a reason. People come into our lives for a reason. And some of those people stay in our lives, and some of those people will leave our lives. But ultimately, everything is going to happen for a reason. So it's up to you to make that choice now of whether you're going to follow your heart or if you're going to use your brain. Yeah, it's coming out of your comfort zone. Some people stay in a comfort zone because of the financial support. Some people stay in a comfort zone because it makes more sense. But you have to come out of this comfort zone. It's time to start a new life. It's time to become a new person. It's time to gather up your things and, remove people, places, things that no longer serve you. But it's time for you to kind of gather up your things, tie those things in a little happy sack and put them on a stick and hit the highway. And this is exactly what I see. You're not taking much with you, but you're going on this journey. All right, so you guys, I'm not doing any personal reads right now at this time, but I think I'm going to be picking them up again next week. All right, so next week I'll give another read, and I'll let you know if I'm ready for the personal reads yet. Again, I've got a lot of stuff going on. I'm taking some courses in hypnosis, and I want to get back into my healing meditations. So I'm not focusing so much on the personal reads, but I will try and get you the weekly readout as it comes to me. So for those of you that have had some message come forth in this reading, I'm glad and I'm happy, and I hope it helps you and it gives you the tools that you need to get through to the end of this renegade. All right? Remember, Mercury goes direct, I believe, on the 15th, so we'll be fine. Okay, guys, I miss you. I love you. You guys are my boost. You guys keep me in faith. You keep me in check, too. I love hearing all of your stories, but I'm just pausing this right now, and I'll be back with you guys soon. All right, just remember to always live your days with love, laughter, and harmony. Namaste.